Hello, it's me once again with our video, and today we're looking at episode number 6 in my Plucked from Obscurity series, and today we're going to be looking at Morgen's 1969 release. Now, Plucked from Obscurity, which has been on a little bit of hiatus, is something where I like to take an album that isn't widely talked about and discuss it really in depth and review it. As I said, it was released in 1969. Its genre is psychedelic rock. Its length is 38 minutes, 55 seconds. It features Steve Morgen on guitar. He produced the thing, he written it. And yeah, one of the main creative aspects of this band. Rennie Genossa plays bass, Bob Mainman on drums, and Barry Stock on rhythm guitar. Now, and it was released on Probe Records back in 69. This album is really, before I get into it, if you really like that cream mixed with like cream sound mixed with a lot of pop and Hendrix and all that, this would actually be a great album for you. But let's get into it. Welcome to the Void. First thing off, I have to say I love the energy of this song. The bass and the drums have that very Cream, Ginger Baker, Jack Bruce vibe to it where it's as heavy. It's very heavy on listening to it. The drums especially are very heavy. It has fairy tale lyrics, and the lyrics are very soft on the song, but I love the guitar fills underneath. It's kind of a thing they do underneath, and it's really good. It has raw vocal energy to it, which to me really makes the album pop for me. And nothing is said during whenever they go to the welcome to the void. It just stops. Everything stops, and then it goes into their parts. A short guitar solo. All I can say on this, Bob Mainman's a fucking beast on drums. He is one of the reasons I love this record, is the drumming on it is fantastic. On to song number 2 of Dreams. It's a softer, more poppier sound. Vocals also are very soft. Guitar fills kind of have that Ramblin' Man feel to it. Lord, I was born a Ramblin' Man. Kind of that thing to it. Drums are still very heavy, which sets it apart. It really does set it apart from a lot of stuff. Like, you'd hear soft drums maybe throughout this, but no, it's like he's a beast on these drums where he's just beating the crap out of them, but it sounds good. It really does set them apart. I like a lot of the chord parts, how it's not soloing. They really use more chord solos on this. The solo comes out of nowhere and has kind of a Hendrix feel to it. Drums hold the beat for a kind of Pink Floyd-esque ending I wrote down. The song ends very abruptly, and that's something about parts of this album, is just how abrupt some of the ends are, or some of the parts just seem to end very abruptly. On to song number 3, Beggin' Your Pardon, Miss Jones. The drum fills on this are outstanding at the beginning. Very sexual lyrics and energy to it. Love the beat just to this song. It's a really good beat song. It's weird spoken middle section, and during parts of the song it sounds as if he's climaxing during this song, which feeds into the highly sexualized lyrics to it. I love the solo. Great false finish, and I love the end solo. On to song number 4, Eternity in Between. Early time intro, like it has that Pink Floyd time feel to it at the beginning with the clocks and everything. A very poppy sound. Drums sound more subdued on this song than in previous, and it feels more like they're drumming around riffs. Like, it's something Pink Floyd on A Saucer Full of Secrets really did well, was it felt like they were drumming around the riffs. Drum solo that builds into the middle is fantastic. The solo to this song is absolutely mind-melting. It just blows my mind how damn good this band was, and especially their musicianship on it. On to song number 5, Purple. Has an eerie intro, Hendrix-esque, Pink Floyd-esque kind of ambient intro. Love the riff early, and it really has this early thrash feel that you would feel like later on Megadeth would do something like this. It has soft vocals. The guitar tone on this song is killer. The tone of guitar Steve Morgen was able to get and the other guy Barry Stock was able to get, amazing. And it really makes the song just feel really good. It's almost like an orgasm of the mind. Twin guitars were it's a very well constructed song. The solo is gold. Now that's something I have to say, is that on most of this, solos on this album are actually really damn good. Ends abruptly with just a scream. Just as something as easy as a scream. Just ends it. On to song number 6, She's the Nighttime. I love this song. This is one of my all-time favorite songs. I remember the first time I heard this, probably about 10 years ago. This song, to me, instantly became one of my top 10 favorite songs of all time. I love how it builds and the harmonics. They're using guitar harmonics during the verse, which really gives it almost this dreamy feel. Catchy chorus. The drums kick ass. It's very poppy. She's the nighttime, black flowers and sunshine. Just really good. And I love the soloing guitar work throughout this song. The guitar work really does set it apart from a lot of other stuff that I'd listen to from this era where it's like, okay, it's poppy, but the song doesn't really pop to me. On to song number 7, Love, the longest song on the album. The drums on the shine. Just flat out shine. This whole album, this should be a masterclass in drumming for a lot of drummers out there, how to drum on an album. Soft vocals that build and build and build, and you can tell they're building into this intensity. The guitar underneath the vocals kill it. Has a Doors feel almost to it, where it kind of feels as if it's their interpretation of the Doors. Love the guitar solo. Moves into a Hendrix-esque solo. Sudden tempo change into another solo. And the album just ends abruptly on a great note. I have to say, this album is a very well-produced record, and it is damn good. Now, how did I feel after listening to this album? Really good. It's actually a really great album. As I would say, it's probably one of the perfect albums to have sex to, probably. It's a very heavy rhythm section. That's something that you hear a lot of around this time. There is a lot of good bands that nobody talks about that had great rhythm sections that just blew the doors off a lot of what you might hear from this era. But anyway, best song off this album, pick one. I think every song on this album is solid and it's pretty much perfect. Like, whenever you talk about a perfect album, this is one of them. Now, coming off Uriah Heep's Living the Dream, which I also consider a very perfect album, this is up there with that. And it doesn't sound like it, like they don't have the huge overpowering vocals. But this album could actually be made today and probably sell a hell of a lot better. If I had to give it a grade out of 5, this is, to me, a 5 out of 5 record. It's perfect. It's fantastic. You can't really ask too much more of this record. But anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions. Give it a listen. If you do give it a listen, tell me what you think down below. This is me here signing out. Peace.